On the YouTube history, this type of content will never be shared and hasn't been shared yet. This is totally free and we are not going to pitch some course at the end of the. Everyone will look for selling opportunities here, but banks will see this area as a buying zone. Hi everyone. So welcome to the most unpredictable, emotionally challenging, and the potentially wallet draining trainings of the world. Yes, that's the forex trading that we're gonna start for learning. Okay, so in this particular video I will announce something for you only. Okay, so this is going to be a series of 15 to 16 lectures completely from the basics to the advanced, so that we can teach you how to become a good trader, taking your own trades with a good accuracy of around 70 to 80% using a simple concept, smart money engulfing metrics. Okay, there are so many concepts in between this concept, okay, the theory, and series by series we will start with the basics to the medium advanced, then we will go to the advanced. And yes, this is totally free and we are not going to pitch some course at the end of the lessons. It's simply a total course, and we also do live tradings in our YouTube channel. You can join it once you watch all this series and you are having a basic knowledge of how to mark your zones. Okay, after understanding all how to marking the zones and all these things, you have to watch some live videos, some live lectures where we teach you how to mark the zone in the real market time, because gold has a habit of showing you good results in the back testing on every strategy. Even if it is an indicator, gold will show you the 99% accuracy. So this is how people got trapped in the system of gold trading, and like maximum traders in India, Pak, or like the nearby countries of the India, they are using the same thing, okay, indicators or all those things, and they backtest it and they find a good result, and once they apply it in the real market, it becomes totally bullshit. Okay, so my opinion, what are the smart money concept means? The smart money concept simply means the deployment of the capital that they have in the charts, simply how and where they are employing their capital. For example, sometimes you see sometimes of charts going up. Okay, and one more important thing, that we are not going to use any fancy words. They will be totally simple words what we understand, and how my teaching experience says me to teach you with the most common and like simplest way of teaching the traders. Okay, so this series is not for the only advanced people. This is from the basics to the advanced. Okay, so we will not going to use any fancy words. The names of the strategies will be covered one by one, and we will teach you how to take the trades on the live chart itself. Okay, the first, before starting into the live trades, you should know the basic things. What are the theories, how it works, backtesting it on the charts, and then applying it into the real market, real charts, and then going to the real or demo account. It's your total wish. Okay, so in this particular video, this will be a 12 to 15 videos lectures, and one by one we'll cover. This is an orientation video. In this orientation video, you will totally understand how to watch all those videos, and how to make the notes. Okay, simple. So first of all, I will teach you something that you have to use TradingView for learning purpose, the practice purpose of marking the charts. Make proper notes. If you are not free right now, pause the video, save the video for watch later, and then watch the video when you are comfortable. If you are doing job, then simply watch it on Saturday or Sunday basis. Because if you are talking with someone right now, and then you are simply talking with them, watching the video is going on, skipping the videos, watching it at 2x, that will not helpful for you. This is a complete one-to-one solution for everyone if you are struggling with forex, and I guarantee you, after watching all those videos, you will be able to catch your own trades with perfect sniper entries. That's the promise of Forexhunt to the people who are watching and trusting us. Because Forexhunt is not just a name, it's an emotion, and we are providing you the genuine knowledge without keeping secrets with us. And whatever trades we take, we already share the charts before it happens in the live market in our Telegram groups as well. So I am not forcing you to join any group or not. Simply watch, complete everything, and then move to the next part. Okay, first, if you like the content and if you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, keep some likes, and like your comments will be appreciated, I always say. And if you face any problems or you have some queries, you can let me know in the comment section. And let's move to the charts now without wasting the time. See, like these are some trades which we took in the live market, in the live trading on the YouTube channel, and I say the accuracy is around 75, 80, 85%. And with time, there are some good trading weeks, some good trading months where we catch like 90% accuracy. That's sometimes okay. In the starting itself, if we are starting with a new and a beginning phase, like 50 to 60% accuracy is good. And we will talk about the only realistic number, not dopamine raising numbers, okay, and showing you the profits of 100 lot or 200 lots. That's possible, but once you master the skills with like even a cent account or a demo account, then you have the world to conquer. Okay, so let's say we have this 4 trades. Why we are looking into the buy for the bottom, selling it at the top, but no, you cannot see that this is not like this. This is only till this point, because we are only aiming to capture some good amount of pips which are reasonable, okay, which people can hold. The minimum is 1:2 that we hold in our regular accounts. And you can see some screenshots on the beginning of the video that we have passed some funded accounts in the month of Jan, because we are trying to start a series. That's why we need some proofs to show people that yes, this thing works in the market. Okay, so I have just attached some mails. You can watch into the screen, and in the next part, let's go to the time frames. In the smart money concept of engulfing theory, which time frames we gonna use? So let's simply go to the chart. These are the time frames which we will use. Weekly and daily we will use for direction purpose, and we will understand the deep diving knowledge of direction using the weekly and daily time frame. Then we will talk about the H1 and H1, H4 and H1 time frame. So these are the time frames which are used by people with a lot of money, or the news traders, you can say speculators or gamblers as well. They use H4 and H1, and this is the backbone of every chart. H4 is the backbone of every chart. People are not using daily, weekly, M15, M30, but yes, profitable traders are mainly using H4 and H1 time frame to get the best trades out of the market. Then we are talking about M30, which is a median time frame, which comes like in the middle from the lower time frame to the upper time frame, and the upper time frame to the lower time frame. It's just a middle of this engulfing matrix concept. Okay, so M30 is a median time frame, which we will learn how to take the medium direction of the market. Not every day you get trades on the basis of H4, H1 daily and weekly, because you have to catch the direction and you have to go with the flow. Simply the thing is that if you see a waterfall, the fall starts from an starting point, and then just water starts going into the flow. So the starting point is the direction, and it starts flowing. That is called the flow. And in the flow, you have to enter into the market, because it's sometimes risky to enter into the river when it is the starting point of the river. Okay, so M30 is the beginning time as a median time, and you have to understand this gives a median direction. On everyday basis, you can watch M30 to get a particular sense of direction, what can happen potentially today only. Okay, M15 is called retailers or narcotic box. Okay, we will also talk about the narcotic box in this particular video, and you will be find it a very explosive nature. Okay, the skylines is very explosive. So simply, narcotic box is very explosive. Okay, it just bursts market up or down on the basis of the time frames of the news, anything. It respects everything. But as we are beginner, we will not trade trades in the news trading. Okay, we just have to focus on building our account step by step, because just we have to lay the foundation of our building, and then with the flow we will make it more higher with the floors. Okay, M5 and M1. So these are the time frames which we will use for confirmation basis. For example, if M5 and M1 is just like a confirmation, for example, you have an H4 engulfing zone, okay, engulfing eclipse zone, and within that engulfing eclipse, you have to find a buy zone. If we have a engulfing eclipse buy zone, and the mainly the like you can see, let's go to H4, and I will have to show you something why we took this trade. Simply, this is the engulfing eclipse buy. When market came into the zone, so there must be some area within the buy. This whole area is around 70 to 80 pips. You can see it's like 135 pips. So taking trades here for buy, keeping the SL below the zone, so that's totally bullshit. We will take trades somewhere in middle of the zone, keeping a SL of 30 to 40 pips on an average, cutting loss if it is against our direction, and just we will aim for the 1:2. Simply, why market started going up from this bottom line? Because somewhere here we would have find M1 M5 confirmation okay, and then it started going up. So that's what we will teach you, how to capture this fancy trades, okay. But yes, remember one thing, we have diversified our trading analysis or trading strategy in 3 terms: low risk, medium risk, high risk. Low risk, you will only get 15 to 20 entries in a month. Medium entries, you will get 40 to 50 entries in a month. And high risky, approx 100 entries. But the high risky has less accuracy. It comes with advantage and disadvantage also, because if you are using with the low risk entries, even if you take 1:1, you will be profitable at the end of the month. If you are using moderate, you have to keep around 1:1.5 or 2. That will keep you profitable. And if you are using high risk, the SL is usually very small, 15 to 20 bips. And we aim for 1:3, the bare minimum. If you are not able to trade with 1:3, 1:2, then you have to master the psychology. And the psychological parts will be in there with the 13th and the 14th lecture that we will upload very soon. Within a period of 1 month, you will get every single lecture on our YouTube channel totally free. No single cent will be charged from you guys, okay, because we love you and we really have the passion of teaching people. Because even in my past, I have taught so many people. I have taught economics, I have taught decision making, I have taught investment tips, not tips, that's a part of like international finance. That's topic that I have taught, and I have just a passion of teaching people very basics from the these parts, okay. So even though I have a trading experience of 5 to 7 years in the forex market, trading the gold, first 1 to 2 years, that was like my learning phases, and then I started gradually increasing my habit of learning more things from the forex, and I started going deep dive into the analysis, okay. So this with this the risk strategies I have like discussed with you. So my potential, I use low risk entries mainly because I have other things to do. I have my business. I have to focus on that business part as well. So I focus on low risk. If sometimes I am free for a week or 2 weeks, then I go to the directly high risk entries because I think, see, because I know if I use 1:3, I will be profitable. And if I am sitting on my chart every time, then I will go with the 1:3 ratios and I will apply for high risk setups. If you are using 1:3 risk to reward, then simply you have to use the SL very small. Keeping SL 60 pips and aiming for 1:3, that's totally wrong. You have to be realistic in the part. Keeping 40 pips and aiming for 80 pips, that's considerable. If you are using 20 pips SL and aiming for 60 pips, that's also considerable. But keeping 60 pips, layering 100 pips, that's totally wrong and this type of a cancer, okay. If you are using layering, then I will suggest you to avoid everything, because in the coming part you will understand the total damaging part of layering and how people are scamming you, saying like it's like 98% accuracy, 100% accuracy. It's totally give something that is called hair loss, okay. It's totally potentially draining your wallet, okay. And you have to take caution of your own account. Don't give it for the account management. Even we do not accept any person's account for the management purpose. We are not planning to give only signals, because with signals, understand, with signals, no one can be profitable. Even a 1% chance from a population of around 150 crores traders out there is no chance of making profitable persons out of the list is 1%. Okay, because signals, what happens now? People share signals on the basis of layering because they just have to count pips. Let's say I give you a signal here, my SL is 40 pips, and if it runs 20 pips, I will just start celebrating. Yes, 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 yes. It's 20 pip running. I am risk free. I am that free. In reality, no one makes their account risk free at 20 pips run. They have aiming of like making 60 pips in a single entry. They will not make place break evens, because in signals you don't have the emotions connected to your analysis. But if you do your own analysis and then you take the trades, you have 100% attention to your trades, and this boosts your psychological mindset with a 90 to 95% accuracy. Not in terms of trading, in terms of taking your decisions faster. Because if you know, I have marked a zone, let's say 5 pip zone, and on the 5 pip zone, let's say this is a 5 pip zone, any number, 20 or 30 pip zone, I know if it has been tested, touched as an analyst, it will go up. But what if it would haven't touched the zone and it started going up without taking the orders? And yes, at 20 pips, I am like making celebrations. Oh ho ho ho! I layered here and I started going up. That will not totally work. Okay, that's totally wrong. And in this series, this is the main thing that we want to teach you. Why we are the best of the best and how we are aiming to teach you, like around 10,000 students that we are aiming for this year, that we want to teach. And in the 2024 year, we have crossed our 1,500 students on our free mentorship or paid mentorship, everything in single groups as well. But right now, we are just aiming to like make people independent on their own for the free educations. Okay, so let's say why we are selling at the top and buying at the bottom. So the simple thing is that everyone, let's say I am marking it here, I am marking some path. Let's say this is a W. I don't trade basically W, but right now just aim, just understand. Where is the part? Yes, the rectangle. Let's say somewhere here, once the neckline breaks, let's say here neckline break. I don't know whether this is neckline or not. People starts looking for buy over here. Okay, people start looking buy for here, and they place their risk to reward like this, 1:4. They have no sense, but still they will aim for 1:4 with 60%, 60 pips SL. It comes to your zone and directly breaks it. This happens in the real market, and the accuracy is merely 20-30%. Because W is created, W is formed in every single time frame. Even if you look in M1, there will be W, M, rectangle, triangle, circle, everything is there in M1 and M5 and M15. You will see W everywhere. Which W you have to focus, that only comes with a top-down analysis. If you make top-down analysis, for example, you have watched the daily and weekly direction. Let's say it is buy, then you will go to the H4. You will try to find W there in H4 time frame. Then you will go to H1. You will try to find W in H1 time frame as well. Then you will go to M30 and M15, and with M1 and M5 confirmation, you will take some confirmation, and then only you will enter into the market. People say focus on higher time frame, but they don't understand every higher time frame forms with a single M1 candle opening and closing in the beginning phase. That's the orientation, the secret of starting an eclipse. Okay, so let's say M1 starts going up, then slowly, gradually M5 will form, M15 will form, M30 will form, H1, H4, daily, weekly, then direction it starts. But people don't give attention to M1. They just starts to go with the scalping, 1:2, 1:3. That's so simple. People are margining their account. Okay, they full margin, but they only post the profitable entries on their Telegram, Instagram, and showing that they are making $100s, $1,000s. That's totally bullshit. Everyone loses money. Even small banks, they trade 500 to 1,000 trades in a month. They have only 60-70% accuracy. Then the medium banks, like they have like around 4,000 to 5,000 trades in a month with 70-75% accuracy. Then investment banks and hedge funds comes into picture, where they are having 90, 95, 98% accuracy, because they are not playing with the risk management. They are playing with win rate. Okay, because they have money to like move the market. If someone knows how to prepare something, will it go to the shop to ask them for a money or something to make the product? It's totally simple. If you starts making zones, then you have to find the basic idea behind the art of marking the zones. Okay, so let's say this is a W. Market people will start buying here, and it will simply break the zone like this. But it will not break every time. It will not break every time. Okay, it will follow sometimes, because if it starts breaking every time, people will not use W, and there is no point having with the bankers to manipulate the W. If it will break every time, people will say W is not working. Now we will not use it W. That same happened with trend lines. Trend lines are the best part of confluencing, adding confluences to your zones. But people are not using trend lines because they are not having a good accuracy with the trend lines. They are just like a confluence. Adding bull flag, bear flag, everything is like a confluence. Banks adapt their strategies. They like you can say uh, they modify their strategies with time intervals so that they can take maximum out of the market. Okay, because they are manipulating the market. Okay, sometimes they simply start buying because to show people it's like an inducement, a dopamine release. Market is going up, I am having FOMO, I will go into the buy. But then a single candle forms and hit everyone's buyers. So this is how this thirsty game starts manipulating the small retail traders and like engaging, and they are witnessing snatching their hard-earned money. So this is how we will learn why this W will not work, because we are not going to work with W and M. We are here with a very advanced strategy that is simplest way of trading. We will talk about the manipulations, we will talk about the secrets of engulfing, the ingredients, the eclipse. Okay, so everything will be covered in detail. And let's say we will talk about some indicators. Okay, like the indicators are of no use, but still we can add some indicators as a confluence to our engulfing. Let's say which engulfing we can use, because everything will come to an engulfing, a smart money engulfing matrix. You can say the engulfing blueprint, and then we will add some confluences of indicators to it, so that in the basic phase or in the last phase of marking the engulfing, you should at least barely know which engulfing is good to be marked, to be get an entry, and which engulfing is not for a good entry. Okay, then you can say we will talk about the shadow sweep strategy. Shadow sweep strategy is simply, you can say, the liquidity hunt, you can say the liquidity sweep, but this is totally advanced. On the YouTube history, this type of content will never be shared and hasn't been shared yet. That's why this is a golden opportunity for you to make notes, to learn everything, ask your doubts from us, and on the middle of the channel, in the middle of the video, we have pasted some screenshots how we took the trade, how it gave us 200, 300, 400 pairs, why we capture all-time high every time. Because everyone sees, everyone can see, like, so let's say, everyone can see this is all-time high. Okay, everyone will look for selling opportunities here, but banks will see this area as a buying zone, because everyone will sell here, and the banks will come, they will put all their money into the zone so that it can break, and they can manipulate all those traders for hitting all-time high. So that's why all-time high is a good opportunity in gold every time to take risk. It gives you money 60-70% times, but it gives you good money. It manipulates sometimes, but manipulation is the main aim of the forex traders. People say forex cannot be manipulated. Wrong. It is manipulated in a smart way that no one can see. It respects everything, and at the end of the respecting, it ditches your account. Okay, so the ditching part that we will cover in the coming strategies. So if you like the orientation session, what we're gonna cover, and this is all again a screenshot of all those videos. On the right side you can see that we are going to cover these topics in the coming analysis, in the coming series, lecture by lecture, and within a 1 month. If you keep commenting, if you keep giving response to our work, then we will upload every single video in the coming time. Right now we are doing it with only English language, then we will go to the Hindi, and we will, so that the audience can interact with us and they can ask their problems from us, and we will try to reply everyone, because we have a good community of 4,000, 5,000 people on our Telegram, and they are active members. That's why they have a lot of questions. Sometimes your questions can be delayed. Okay, we will be not able to answer your questions on time, so keep patience, and we will be there from our end so that we can cover all your doubts and check your assignments as well. So make the notes of this class, whatever we are going to complete in the coming sessions, and share it with me, that from this orientation session what you understand. And the most important part of this series is, the first is technical aspect, risk management aspect, and the psychological aspect, the most important psychological aspect, because even with 95% accuracy, people are not going to make money in the forex market, because one wrong entry, account blow. Okay, so we will talk about all these things, that which wrong entries we will not take, how to manage the risk management. Okay, money management is something different from the risk management, that we will cover, which account you have to use, the funded account, real account, and how to use, how much to risk, how much to gain. All these things will be covered in a deeply simplest way. And no topic on this channel will be taken from someone's other YouTube channel and like finishing it, giving finishing touch to it, and again uploading the same thing on this channel. These topics are totally different from everyone out there globally. So thank you so much for giving your kind attention and timing to our channel. And if you like the video, just hit the subscribe button, like the video, give some appreciable feedbacks, and see you soon in the next part of Smart Money Engulfing Matrix or the Blueprint. And let's see you in the next lecture too. Thanks so much.